Hello, it is Wednesdays with Chasey Poo, and today we're talking about party culture. I am going to disclaimer this by saying this is kind of like a rant video, but it is in no way a video against people who party, against people who do drugs, against people who drink alcohol. I literally don't care what other people do with themselves and their bodies. I'm just gonna talk about how I have changed in the way that I see society and changed back and then changed again, and how party culture is something that affects me a lot and I can't get away from it and I have to deal with it. So I didn't drink for a very long time, and I would party with my friends and that was really great. But then I started drinking and it got out of hand, so now I don't drink and I'm need to not drink, and I'm completely fine with that. But what I've noticed in this dramatic shift in my life is that every single social event is constructed around alcohol, or there's alcohol constructed around it, within it. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having alcohol at parties. There's nothing wrong with that. But when the main focus becomes alcohol, that's when it kind of gets boring. And I'm not one of those people that doesn't drink and never goes party. I go with my friends, they all drink. I'm completely fine with it. I have no problem at all. It's just that when it's every single time we go out, it kind of feels, I don't feel left out of the fun, but it's a bit triggering. And I don't really use that word triggering often because it's, a very triggering word. But ever since I started getting mental health issues, or realizing that I do, it's become really hard to navigate these spaces without wanting to have an escape, because I see everybody having fun around me, and because I didn't drink for so long and then I started drinking for a couple of months, I know what it's like to be drunk and I miss that feeling. But it's hard because I don't want to be that annoying person that asks everybody not to drink just because it's hard for one person. And it just sucks because it's really all around alcohol, and it's really hard to express myself in how I feel about this, because I talk about this a lot to myself because I don't feel like I have anybody else to talk about it with. But it's cool, we're young, we want to party, we have fun, that's completely fine. It's just, why does alcohol have to surround every single event that we go to? And it's not one of those things where you blame the individual, it's one of those things where you have to blame society. Society has constructed, I have my own views about alcohol. It's like a toxin going into your body. I try to be as healthy as possible, so I don't condone it for myself. But if anybody drinks, it's I'm vegan. I don't give a shit what other people eat. If people eat meat, whatever. It's your body, you can do whatever you want with it. I'm not gonna tell you how bad it is for you, or whatever, anything like that, or what my opinions are and how vegan I am and how I'm gonna make you vegan. It's one of those things, I don't care what you put in your body, because it's I have literally no business telling you what to do with your body. It's my body. But when I have people who know I don't drink, and it's almost the same, people who know I'm vegan and then they keep asking and asking, it gets really annoying, and it's just really hard to process. And I don't know, I feel like I'm being a really big baby, but it's just really hard for people to understand that we've constructed this society into a party culture, and there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes when I go to Pride, I'd like to just have some fun with some friends, and we can eat some vegetables or something. We don't need to always be drunk, Anyways, that's my 2 cents. It's a tricky topic to talk about, honestly. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I don't want anybody to hate me. I don't want to hate myself for what I'm saying. It's just, I don't know, it's hard to navigate a society that's constructed around drinking. Even school events and parties and everything. Can I go to the club and just have some fun and not have people judge me for not drinking, Anyways, that's all I have to say. Related to trans, there's not really anything really that we can... I think a lot of people have substance abuse issues, but that's not for here. Yeah, let's not go into that because that's a big old topic. So I'm just kind of talking personal. It's not really trans related right now. All right, I hope you have a great week. I'll see you later.